A good look there at the southern skies and Turner Field in Atlanta. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Washington Nationals and the Braves. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Steve, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Well, they're facing a guy today that throws a lot of strikes, so you're going to have to be aggressive early in the count, but get the ball up in the zone. Shorten up a little bit, put the ball in play.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Standing in, Adam Eaton. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Adam Eaton.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And a dive, but he's back. Chop foul right at home plate at strike one. He's running towards second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Tehran sets. Here's the 0-2. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a pitch right there that you've got to lay off. You know he's going to throw it on an 0-2, and that's a good job of pitch recognition right there.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
You can just sense him starting to tense up out there on the mound. They had him down 0-2, and now he's struggling to make the perfect pitch, and it's not happening.
Grounded to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Batting third,
Daniel Murphy is in trying to pick up that first run in the top of the first inning. They've got the leadoff man at third now with 1 away. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Drummond's a very fair umpire, Matt. He calls a pretty standard strike zone. Usually not a lot of complaints either way.
Line drive to left. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Bryce Harper steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Hit hard to short. Reined in. Phillips for 1. On to Freeman, and they turn the double play to end the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, they're already down by 1 after the top of the first, so you've got to get yourself right back into this ball game. Punch back a little bit and see if you can get your crowd back in.
Ender Inciarte is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. To first. Fielded cleanly by Lind. And he's safe.
And that's what speed does. Just a little ground ball here, but he's hustling all the way and beats it out for an infield single.
Digging in, Brandon Phillips, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. A runner at second, nobody out. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, in that situation, you'd love to be able to get that guy up to third base with just 1 out. But this is a swing and miss type of pitcher on the mound, so you knew he'd be going for the strikeout, and he winds up getting.
Fly ball heading for the alley. Eaton going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. The run scores from second. It's 1-1. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. So a run batted in there on the double as they've come back to tie the game at 1 in the opening frame. So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. And now third base coach Bo Porter is going to wave him on home. And the runner from second is in to score. It's now a 2-1 ball game. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Well, you can say one thing for sure. They are swinging it like they mean it. That's 3 hits already in the first inning, and this one goes for 2 bases. They're having no trouble at all seeing this guy so far.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Maybe some big game jitters here in this opening inning.
Well, I don't think anyone's immune to that. I don't care what the name on the back of your jersey is. This is not an ordinary game.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Murphy's got it on to first, and Markakis is retired 2 away. Adonis Garcia stands in with another first inning RBI opportunity in store.
Yeah, and this has been an impressive first inning for these guys, and you know they'd love to tack one on here.
First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Yeah, and you know, this is a spot where you just have to make him bring the ball down. It's very difficult to do anything positive when it's up that high.
Nope. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Well, when it's warm like this, you really have to keep the ball down. Try to keep guys from hitting it in the air because it will absolutely carry. That's 2 pitches in a row that were elevated.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for it.
And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now 3-1.
Batting 7th, catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
Kurt Suzuki steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
The 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
And that curveball is normally one of his best pitches. He just hasn't had a great feel for it so far.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Nothing going right for him early on. It almost looks like he's trying to aim everything, and it's just not happening so far.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
3 runs already home here. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits. Leading off the inning, Adam Lind, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Squared that one up just a little late. Teron gets the sign. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. Anthony Rendon is ready for his first AB here in this one.
Anthony Rendon.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
And, you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Clint Robinson stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball, 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
Shot toward right center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Batting 8.
Matt Wieters set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ready on 0-2. And he misses there, 1-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Washington. They still trail it here. Kurt Suzuki strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Harper has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 8. The shortstop.
Steven Bruno digs in, ready for his first plate appearance. Hit in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. Julio Teheran stands in.
Julio Teheran.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Set to start the third as we're back with baseball on the show from Turner Field in Atlanta. Max Scherzer set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up. Tap fouled at home plate. And this is high, a ball and a strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. Trey Turner will stand in. He singled to lead off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Center fielder, number 2.
At the plate, Adam Eaton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Coming to the plate now, Daniel Murphy. He singled his last time up. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
And now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet, not by a long shot.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Nationals leave 1, and it remains a Ender Inciarte digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
This is line to left, and a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. Striding into the box, Brandon Phillips. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Scherzer comes set. Here's the 0-1. And this one misses to Phillips. It's a ball and a strike. Now after the stolen base, any thought of a bunt here to get him to third?
This early, I don't really see the need. I mean, then you're saying we just want to play for 1.
Yeah, I think later on in a tight ball game, maybe you might see a bunt, or if you're in the bottom of the lineup. But here, I agree with EK. Just let him hack.
Stepping up to the plate, Freddie Freeman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And remember, he jumped all over that first pitch, so don't be surprised if he does it here again.
Hard liner to center field, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
So smart here at the plate. You can see he's not trying to hit the ball out of the park. Well, there are times for that, but here, he's got a guy out there on third, so this is just a short, compact swing. Just looking to get that run home. He's able to get the job done.
Matt Kemp is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. Calling for it, Eaton. 2 gone. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, you're not going to get that call if you've been all over the place. Now, if I'm pitching, I want that call, but at this point, he hasn't earned it.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1.
Well, and here he is in the third inning. Trouble again. Just has not been able to find his comfort zone out there.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. High in the air and deep down the left field line. Robinson on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Bryce Harper is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And he falls behind 0-2. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Ball 2.
Oh, that's not a bad idea right there. Go ahead and try that back foot slider on a 1-2. Hope you can get him to commit. That's a good job of laying off of that pitch. You know, and this is one of the few downsides to being a guy with tremendous strength at the plate. Once you get that thing started, it's really hard to put on the brakes, and he winds up breaking the plane right here, and that's strike 3.
4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Just a touch outside. 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
Now batting,
Anthony Rendon comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And there's the first strike, 2-1.
Yeah, you don't see 2-0 changeups too often, but if you know a good hitter's going to be sitting fastball, don't give him what he wants.
And the count will be full. Smoke toward the hole. A tag for one. And he'll take it to the bag for the out. And there's your unassisted double play. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Atlanta leads it 4-1. Adonis Garcia is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Scherzer's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Garcia.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
And for that guy right there, this is going to be an important inning. He's already given up 4 runs through 3. And you know, they need to get a minimum of 5, hopefully 6 innings out of him. So he needs to show something right here.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Suzuki. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Stephen Bruno. He flew out in his last at-bat. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
And that's the pitch he needs to go back to. That big-time fastball.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Julio Teheran is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Looped out towards short. On to second for the force out, and the side is... Clint Robinson will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Kemp has a read on it, 1 out.
And sometimes this is all you have to do. Throw a ton of strikes and keep the ball in the yard. It's worked for him so far.
Tehran's ready. First pitch on its way. Matt Wieters will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
Misses, ball 2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Well, you know, things have gone his way more often than not so far this afternoon, but he certainly didn't get any help on that one.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Now batting, the
Max
pitcher.
Scherzer is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And he lays off for ball 1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Seems like it's been a fair...
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Ender Inciarte comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Drilled on the ground to short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The second baseman, number 4, Brandon.
So 1 away now for Brandon Phillips. Into the windup and the pitch. High in the air out toward shallow right. Harper is under it. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 5.
Freddie Freeman steps in after hitting an RBI single his last time around. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Looking up is Eaton. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, no doubt that's a mistaken location right there. At the plate, his eyes were probably lighting up watching that one come in.
So here's Matt Kemp now.
Fielder, Matt Kemp.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Well, even though he's thrown a first pitch strike to about 70% of the batters he's faced, the rest of his game has not been sharp, and he's not pitching well.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Braves get a run on the Freeman home run. Through 5 innings, it's the Braves 5 and the Nats 1. Trey Turner will stand in, and he'll lead off in the Washington 6th.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone and is probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
And on the mound, here's where you got to keep pitching like it's a 1-run game. You never want to get in that relaxed mode where you think, I've got some cushion. I can afford to give up some hits. Well, that'll spell disaster.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
And you can tell he's starting to get a little jumpy out there. He's got to take his time and really focus in on the glove.
And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Catch made out there by Kemp, and there's 1 gone.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Daniel Murphy is in for the third time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Now a long throw to third, and he is in there. Bryce Harper will come forward now in a great RBI chance here with runners at the corners.
And these opportunities have been few and far between so far. They've got to make something happen soon, or this game might just get away from them.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Hit hard back up the middle, and a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 5-2 game. Adam Lind will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Out of the Braves dugout is their manager, Freddie Gonzalez, on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Grounded to the right. Freeman's got it. One there. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Braves 5 and the Nationals 2. Trevor Gott is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Nick Markakis will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Adonis Garcia will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Right side hit hard. Murphy has it on to first, and there are 2 down.
The catcher, number 24.
Kurt Suzuki will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. And here's a ball hit in the air. Lind in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. Steven Bruno will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Harper, and foul. Ready with the 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. The 0-2 home. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
In the air to right center, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Back here at Turner Field, 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. Josh Colmenter is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Josh Colmenter.
Anthony Rendon stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
2 times here they've gone away. Both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
Grounded back up the middle. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning. Clint Robinson will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
The second for 1. Back to first, but a good job to break up the double play as he couldn't make an accurate throw.
Catcher.
Colmenter pauses. First pitch on the way. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Swing and a looper to left. Kemp coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. And it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter here as Jason Worth begins to stretch in the on-deck circle. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Arodys Vizcaíno is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Trey Turner has the bases loaded in front of him, so a real opportunity for him to chip away at that 3-run deficit they're working with right now.
And it's all right there for him. A lot of pressure on this at-bat on both sides, but you got to love the drama if you're watching it.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Phillips is there. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. But they will not get them both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from third. Adam Eaton is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not nearly in time as he took that one on the pitcher. 3 runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Oh, the crowd thought they had him, but...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. 7th inning stretch time here in Atlanta. It's the Braves 5 and the Nationals 3. Blake Trinan will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. Arodys Vizcaíno will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ballgame, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. Christian Walker is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. Hot shot on the ground is short. Turner comes up with it, and he's set down 1 away. Ender Inciarte ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. slapped hard the opposite way. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Baseman number 4,
Brandon Phillips will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Nothing doing here this half. Rex Brothers will be summoned from the bullpen now, as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Daniel Murphy will start things off here for Washington with Bryce Harper on deck due to hit second. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Bryce Harper gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Adam Lind comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Reaches and hits this one hard the other way, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Well, that's 3 batters faced and 2 hits so far since coming on. Not exactly the score line he was hoping for. So he's going to need to dial himself up a little ground ball right here and try to work his way out of this.
Jim Johnson will make an early entrance into this one as he'll be asked to get 5 outs here. Anthony Rendon will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. And that misses inside 1-0.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose.
2-0. Swing and a liner. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Ground ball left side. Phillips for 1. Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end. So standing in, Freddie Freeman, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Hit hard to short. Turner is up with it. A quick out number 1.
That's a disappointing final at bat there. You figure he probably won't get another shot at finishing off the cycle, but still a very good performance to say the least.
Into the seats, 0-1. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
And this guy's one of those unsung type pitchers. He's not the setup guy. He's not the closer, but these are the guys that keep you in the ball games, and he's doing the job here.
Drilled on the ground to short. Turner has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Braves retired on just 4 pitches. And it striding in to start the 9th, Clint Robinson. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hit out towards second. Phillips is up with it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Matt Wieters will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game. Ryan Zimmerman will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. In there, no balls and a strike. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he will put this one away, and the Braves move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Well, I think they needed him just a little bit early in this one, but he does get the job done and picks up the 5-out save.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Freddie Freeman. Put that on a bubblegum card. He's our tops player of the game.
And you have to feel good for that guy right there. The games finally count, and he comes out on opening day and turns in a great performance. That's how you want to get your season started.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon. For EK, Psycho, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. The Braves are winners here, 5-3. So long from Atlanta.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Starting off in the National League East, the Atlanta Braves total 11 hits as they bet.
MLB's coverage of baseball on the show brings us to the home of the Braves, Turner Field in Atlanta. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Atlanta Braves. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Bartolo Colon will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, Matty, last year he had an ERA over 4. For a starting pitcher, that's a bit high. Looking to have a better year this season.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. EK, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
And this is a battle of 2 first-place clubs here. Maybe even a couple of clubs that might meet again come October. Who knows? This is going to be a good one.
And he's retired here, 1 away.
Center field number 25.
Stepping into the box, Dexter Fowler. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second now is Fowler. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double. Matt Carpenter steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Stephen Piscotty, the hitter now, with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. This one's down to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cards leave 1, and now the Mike Leake gets the call for game 1 of the series. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, remember last year he had an ERA under 4. Very solid, very dependable.
Hit to first. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Batting second.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And stepping in, the second baseman, Brandon Phillips. Swinging a soft liner. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Freddie Freeman takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. Hard hit to first. Carpenter is there to second for 1. On to Carpenter. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. We've played an inning, still. Johnny Peralta will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Rendell Grichuk gets his first shot here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. On it goes right through him into left field.
And if you're going to work away with a 2-seam fastball, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. Here, as you can see, he starts it on the corner, so you know what's going to happen. It's going to leak right back out over the heart of the plate. And that's a mistaken location, pure and simple.
Freeman is there, 1 away. standing in now with runners in scoring position, Yadier Molina, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire...
And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Mike Leake gets a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. Diaz steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And Kemp has a beat on it as he makes the play. Matt Kemp strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. Leake sets his sights. Here's the 0-2. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. So with the leadoff man aboard, we take you back to the 1970s. EK and I were probably still watching Saturday morning cartoons, but it happened on this date in baseball history. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swinging bunt to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Now at the plate, Adonis Garcia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Again, he sends it out of play. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit hard on the ground to third. Oh, and he comes up with it. The throw. He's out.
Wow, made it look easy.
Batting 7, catcher.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Suzuki. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. And Eric, as we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight, they come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
And the thing about baseball is that each new day brings a new opportunity. So,
well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Dexter Fowler is into the box as we are all set to begin the third. Due to time constraints, we'll pick this one up in the top of inning number 6. We'll join this one here in the bottom of the 6th, already in progress. Ender Inciarte will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Right side. Wong is there, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The second baseman, number 4.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up.
Fly ball out to right field. Piscotty is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The first baseman,
Freddie Freeman
5.
strides in, grounded out his last time through. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Lifted the other way to left center. Grichuk on the move. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Braves are set down 1. Dexter Fowler will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point. And we'll move forward now to the top of inning number 9. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Diaz, as they'll look for some added insurance before. We'll move ahead in this one and pick up the action in the bottom of inning number 9. Pedro Alvarez will be summoned to pinch hit here to start the bottom of the ninth. And remember, they need 2 to tie, 3 to win, so he's got his work cut out for him here. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Diaz is there for it. 1 down. Nick Markakis will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Adonis Garcia will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Full count, here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
They continue to rack up the hits. That puts runners on first and second now. But, as we always say, it's what you do with all those base runners that's important. And so far, they haven't done a whole lot. Just take a look at our score.
Here's the 3-0. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2.
Now batting.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over. Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here. Mike Leake. Can't ask for much more. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, a real good performance, as you'll see in his final line. He gave him 7.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Looking first at the NL East, Julio Teheran finished the complete game in his win, leading the Braves to a victory over the Nationals 3-1. The Miami Marlins combined for 10 hits as a team as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 6-0. The Padres snapped their 5-game losing streak as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 5-2. The Reds total 11 hits as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 5-3. Adam Wainwright allowed nothing in his complete game shutout win as the Cardinals took care of the Brewers 3-0. The Red Sox combined for a 4-hitter as they took down the visiting Orioles 4-1. The Detroit Tigers allowed 5 hits in the game as they plundered the Pirates 15-0. They now have 5 straight wins. The White Sox relief pitcher, number 66, collected his first ever W at the big league level, helping the White Sox dispose of the Twins 6-4. The Oakland Athletics sent 3 balls into the seats as they destroyed the Angels 12-6. The Rangers bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 2-1. The Houston Astros grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 5-4. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Miami Marlins. A big-time arm and a power bat should be fun. First pitch is next. Tom Kohler, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What do we need to know here, EK?
Yeah, guys, he went into the 6th inning in his last start. Threw okay, ended up with a no decision. He'll look to go a little deeper in this one.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he is going to have extra bases to start the evening. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
And that right there, guys, is a leadoff hitter playing his role to a T. I mean, not only does he burn through a bunch of pitches, so he lets everybody in that dugout see exactly what this guy is throwing, and then he caps off the at-bat by driving a ball for a leadoff double. That's as good as it gets.
Stepping in now, Brandon Phillips. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Stanton is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, Matty, the guy to look out for is Brandon Phillips. He has a very favorable matchup in this one. He's hitting over .350 against right-handed pitchers so far this year, so I'd be pretty surprised if he doesn't have a nice game at the plate.
Ozuna has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, they were looking for at least a sac fly here, and fortunately for them, they had the right man for the job at the plate. So, nice work to come through and drive home an important run.
Swing and a miss as it's dropped behind the plate. Realmuto finds it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So 1 run on Julio Teheran. The Colombian native gets the call to start this one. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's coming off a complete game victory in his last start. Looked great in that one. We'll see if he can continue that here.
And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Well, here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when we saw it live, and I'll tell you what, it's still tough to tell from that angle. We're going to have to see what the dugout decides.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Braves have elected to challenge.
Okay, well, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? Yeah, I think that shot right there makes it look like he might have been out. So this might be a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty. Christian Yelich will stand in for the first time now, coming off a 3-hit contest in the loss last night. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Giancarlo Stanton will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Nick Markakis will stand in, and that average has to be a source of pride for him early on. He's got it up over .350 to start the new season.
And we know it's just April, so the season is just getting started, but obviously he's off to a great start.
Drilled right back up the middle, and this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit. So with the leadoff man aboard to begin the inning, let's call on our daily feature, This Date in Baseball History. Adonis Garcia will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And he will make the running catch here deep into the corner. Not an easy play by any stretch, and that's the first out. And with that, let's give you a look at the Miami D. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, Giancarlo Stanton, if you've ever had an opportunity to watch him take BP, go watch it because it is unreal. Defensively, you can watch that as well. He's got a very good arm, and he shows surprising athletic ability for a big man out there. We'll see what he does in this one.
Lifted in the air out to right. Stanton over to his left. 2 gone. Christian Colon will stand in, and you can see that early season average up into the high 300s now.
Yeah, and he leads his ball club in hitting, so he's a guy that they really look to offensively.
Got him swinging in the dirt. And that ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Justin Bohr will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Yeah, guys, I don't think I'd worry too much about yesterday if I was him, because look at that batting average he's sporting.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. With a moment now, let's check out the top of the scorecard and see how the Braves align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, guys, this is one of the better defenses in all of the league. Very few clubs commit fewer errors than this one. I expect them to be sound in this game.
Drilled on the ground to short. Phillips for 1. Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. Julio Teheran set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you, because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches adding to your pitch count. I don't see why you wouldn't just go right after him.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch-out, 1 away. Ender Inciarte will try again here. He doubled to kick off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. Lifted the other way out to left center. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. On the ground up the middle. Towards second, Gordon is there. Throw to first takes care of Phillips, and he's retired for out number 2. Stepping in, Freddie Freeman earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
And that just won't do the trick this time. Barring a wild pitch, he's going to need to come through with a base hit to bring that runner home.
And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to... JT Realmuto will get his first shot at it here. 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Adeiny Echeverria will stand in. He's got that average pushing up near 300 to start the new season. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. 1-2. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
A leap here by Kemp, but even he can't bring this one back. That ball is gone. A solo shot here to left, and with it, the Marlins are back even now at 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Marlins able to knot things up on. Matt Kemp is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th. This is skied out to deep center field. Yelich going back to the track, to the wall. Gone! It's a solo shot here for Matt Kemp. And now it's 2-1 in favor of Atlanta.
Wow. He has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
Into the box, Nick Markakis. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Ozuna is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Third baseman number 13.
Adonis Garcia digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. Kurt Suzuki steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Echeverria takes it in. On to first, and Suzuki's retired, 2 away. Now to the plate, Christian Colon. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. You wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Bohr is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1 for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Christian Yelich is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Markakis is there. 1 away.
The right fielder, number 27.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Drilled to first. Oh, and he takes his eye off it there as it goes right past him into right. Digging in to try it again, Justin Bohr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Up next for the
Marcell Ozuna steps in now. Swing and a miss, blew the fastball right by. Julio Teheran heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Center fielder,
digging in and looking for more, Ender Inciarte. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And that came after a long battle at the plate. And he was able to stay patient and finally got a pitch that he could drive.
Hot shot to third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and stepping in the second baseman, Brandon Phillips. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. A tag there from Gordon, and they got him at second base.
The best way a pitcher can slow down the running game is various moves. Hold the ball, throw to first, show your best move to first, or slide step. The guy tried to steal on a slide step right there. The chances are you're going to be out, and they nabbed him.
Stanton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Martin Prado will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. Teron gets the sign. Here's the 1-1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Inciarte's there. And the inning is over. Miami down in order. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be troubled. Freeman will head to second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Up next for Atlanta.
Runner at second now. Nobody out. And stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Nick Markakis will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. Full count, here it comes. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. Adonis Garcia will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Here it comes on 1-1. Grounded to third. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this Ichiro Suzuki is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Lifted into center field. Moving under it, Inciarte. He's got it 1 away.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
And here's Freeman at first himself to record the out.
Now batting.
Christian Yelich will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
And that's through for a hit. Giancarlo Stanton will get a shot here with 2 away, and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Still 2-2. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Runner goes. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Now a look and a throw back to second. Runner's back. Looking to avoid his first walk. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
Now batting.
Justin Bour strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Marlins strand a pair. Our score remains 2-1.
Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher to tell you about, and it's the side-arming right-hander Brad Ziegler that gets the assignment.
Ziegler.
All even now, 2-2. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the seventh. Christian Colon will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and he hung him a curveball there, and he's going to live to regret it, as this ball is going to wind up well over the wall in left field. A long home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. As the Braves open things up here, it's 4-1.
This is where these guys can be so dangerous. They've got power all throughout the lineup. When the number 8 hitter's taking you deep, you know there's no easy outs.
Junichi Tazawa will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7.
Number 25, Junichi Tazawa.
Standing in now, Julio Teheran, left side. Played on the backhand. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. At the plate, Ender Inciarte. He singled his last time up. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 4 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Brandon Phillips will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's in.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A 2-run home run for Brandon Phillips. And it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, this is supposed to be a pitcher's ballpark, but it's sure not playing like that tonight. That's now 4 home runs between these two clubs, and the way they're launching balls, we may not be done yet.
Kyle Bearclaw will come on and pitch here with 1 gone in the top of the 7th. In now, Freddie Freeman. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Matt Kemp gets another shot. And if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Drives it the other way to deep right. Back goes Stanton. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Nick Markakis ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. Adonis Garcia gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Stanton. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Marcell Ozuna. and they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Martin Prado will stand in. He flew out his last time up. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Phillips is up with it. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting. Catcher.
At the plate, JT Realmuto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Dustin McGowan will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Dustin McGowan. Now catching.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Yelich is after it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Skied into straightaway right. Stanton has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting. The pitcher.
Julio Teheran steps in for a 4th plate appearance tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game.
Yeah, he's been in total control of this game, man. I see no reason to be going with anybody else out there on the mound right now.
Stanton is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Adeiny Echeverria, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Swing and a line drive. Foul. Teheran into his motion. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
And therefore it is Markakis, and that's your first out.
The catcher, number 17.
A.J. Ellis will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. D. Gordon will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ballgame are growing dimmer by the batter.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Miami down in order. Always a party in Miami Beach, not too far from us here at Marlins Park, set to begin the 9th inning in this one. David Phelps come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. The 1-2 pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Striding into the box, Brandon Phillips. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
And that was a breaking ball that he hit. And it looked like he saw it right out of the pitcher's hand so nicely. They might have to attack him with some hard stuff this time around.
Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now.
First baseman, number 5.
Freddie Freeman steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Freeman will head to second. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Matt Kemp will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double.
And this is really where you earn your money. Runner on second, 2 outs. Let's see what he can do here.
And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage. Christian Yelich will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Giancarlo Stanton stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Now batting,
Justin Bohr gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
Got him.
As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Marcell Ozuna makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Full count, 3-2.
And even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit of...
And he will put this one away. And the Braves have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy, and he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian.